Okay, hello. Here's a demonstration of the Line 6 Stomp XL and the Boss Vocal Performer VE-500. Now, the reason I chose this vocal effects unit is because I knew it could handle MIDI. And then I kind of figured that this device probably can send MIDI sequences depending on which snapshot I am. So the idea is that I have different snapshots, one for verse, one for chorus, and so on, for different presets. And I can have more. I can do some different stuff, some bridges and stuff. And then I can have the VE-500 react to those, turning on harmonies, basically. That's probably the only thing I want to do. But you can, of course, do other effects as well. So here's how it looks like. So the basic premise is that when I change snapshots here, you can see I'm in snapshot mode, and then I can change presets, here. I can go up, back, and it automatically, there's number 3, this is 0 based, this is 1 based, so 2 will equal 3. I can see that it's kids, and then I go to 3, and it's 4 basket case there. So it automatically, I didn't have to do anything to get this to work. It will change the presets and sync them when we're changing songs. And now then, if I go to let's start with the kids preset. I have a verse snapshot here, I have a melody, and then I have a chorus. Now, the melody snapshot will not have any vocal effects in it. It will just control the effects and other amp parameters on the HX Stomp. But yeah, I can show you how it looks in the control center. But let's start with the first preset. So we're in the verse. This is where it starts. And kids, if we go to effects edit, we can see that I have on all of my presets, I have the enhance effect on, which is basically just a little, there's some compressor and de-esser there. And then I can see that my harmony is off. So this is typical for a verse. Now, if I change to melody, it should still be off. Harmony is off, but now when I change to the chorus, we can see that the harmony is actually on. And then if I go in there, enter, I can see that harmony 2 is off, but harmony 1 is actually on. And I'm not going to go into detail about all the settings here. There are multiple high, the type of harmony, high, higher, octave, and so on, and where it's panned and delays and stuff like that. That's too much for this video. But I can show you the settings from the assignments that I'm actually doing here in just a bit. So that's how it works. And when I go back to melody, we'll see that the harmony is off, and back to verse and the harmony is off. So that's it. And just to show you, let's exit. I have to exit, otherwise it won't change the preset. I'm going to change the preset to there, and then I'll just open the settings. Harmony is off because we are starting in the verse. We'll click on chorus, and there we see harmony is on. So that's how it works. And of course, if you're not familiar with this unit, I'm going in with the guitar here, and then I'm going through. This is a through. This signal will not go out from the XLR. There's a through, which will go to the input of the stomp. And then there's, of course, a MIDI cable going between them and a mono out. So this actually has a stereo out, which I'm not utilizing, but I could get some nice stereo effects from the vocals. Oh yeah, and of course, this is where you would plug in the microphone and then get that output. All right, let's go into the settings then. So if we go back to the kids preset, I can open the settings and go to control center. So basically these are called instants, and that's what I'm using here. 1, 2, and 3. So all of my presets have these same instants. And what it's doing, it's sending a MIDI channel, a MIDI CC command on the bass channel, which is currently set to 1 on this device, the default. What I noticed is, because this has also a channel it receives on, I noticed that this doesn't actually make a difference. I can really send it on any channel, and as long as the CC and the value is correct, it will work. So my first instant on this snapshot, so this is all this one snapshot, I'm controlling it. The CC4 will have a value of 0, which I've set as kind of my off signal. Then I have a CC1, which is also 0, off, and then I have my third one, CC3, value of 0, off. Now if I change my my snapshot, this would be the melody, no changes, but this would be the chorus. So now I'm on my chorus snapshot. If I go and look, I will actually see for my number 4 CC, I will see a value of 1. For my 1, I will see a value of 1, which is on. And for my 3, I will see a value of 1. I've always done this, or for each of my presets, and then I go in here, and I know that I'm always, for my chorus, I'm always receiving my these 3 commands, and we'll look at this, how they translate to actual settings. So that's how it's set up, and that's how it works currently. All right, and if we go here, let's see, let's go to snapshot 0. Okay, oh, this is, if you go into effects and then you change snapshots, it's not going to change the preset. I'm sorry, the presets, it's not going to change them here. So you need to exit. So let's go back. Now we should see. Right. All right. Let's go to the menu here. So this is where you set the MIDI commands. So let's see. I think it's control. Yeah. So here in the far right corner, we have assign. No, sorry. Yeah, here we go. So we have the harmonies, all that stuff, good stuff. Then here are our assignments for this preset. And we have assignment 1, on, and 4. And these actually translate to the CC messages. I've done them so it's not compulsory, but that's how I've done them, kind of to keep track. So if I go to my assign 1, I can see that what the assignment is, it's the category is harmony 1. So this will be, this unit can do 2 harmonies at the same time. So this will be harmony 1. Voice out auto, I think this is just how it, yeah, I'm not quite sure. Let's move forward. It's auto anyway. So here the minimum value is off and the maximum value is, wow, that's not good. Something was, that wasn't right. This should be on low. Looks like I had some kind of a defect there. And then let's go move forward. So here are the CC values. So the low signal will be a CC of 0 and the high will be a CC of 1. So that corresponds with the CC values I'm sending from there. So here this can actually be set to a very high 127 or something, or 28, but 0 and 1. So that's what I'm sending from there. And these correspond to the high and low. And these were set um, here. All right, and if we exit, what I have set for my assignment 4 is actually, oh, sorry about that, is actually the harmony as a whole. So harmony 1, harmony 2 will be the types of harmonies, and harmony is if the harmony is on or off. So I have a on-off target here for the harmony, and then min will be off, max will be on, and then I have the 0 and 1 here. So that's how it translates the messages it gets into actual harmony like statuses or actions. So that's how it works. And it's very important that the assignment is on if you want to use it. The source, we're sending CC4. So this is the actual source. The assignment 4 has no real meaning, but this is where the meaning is. So I'm sending from the stomp the CC4, and then it's very important to set this to a moment instead of toggle. So it will be a momentary, just like an impulse type thing. Yeah, so that's how it looks on the devices. So what I really like about this setup is that I know when I do a new preset here, I know that I'm actually always sending the CC1, the CC3, and the CC4. I mean, you can have different CC numbers. These are just, I kind of just skipped number 2, don't know why. And I always know that I'm going to receive a 0 and a 1. So when I'm copying presets here, I can set the harmonies to what I think I'd want for a chorus, and then I can just check that the assignments are all right, and then I can kind of forget about this device, and then I can start to figure out the song here, and hey, do I want to send what messages do I want to send for a chorus or a bridge, so forth. So that's what I really like it, and it's been really good now with the band. We've been rehearsing, and I just need to press one pedal or one button, and that will do all the work for me, and it's all good, and I don't need to kind of step dance on different pedals. I can work wholly on this. So yeah, maybe I'll do a separate video on the stomp and different features I'm using on it. Kind of one of the latest things is per snapshot I can do some nice pan stuff and take the drive down on the amp and stuff like disable and enable different effects. It's pretty cool. This device is quite old, or the technology, I think, from 2018. The XL unit with more switches is a bit newer, but I think it still holds up. It took about a month of practice before I could get some like really usable stuff and get to know all these MIDI things and everything. But I think it's really worth it. So yeah, and this unit is not the newest technology, but it really is enough. And the main key thing is that we can have the MIDI connection. So not a lot of these devices, vocal units, have the MIDI capability. And when I looked online, I noticed that this is one of the best for that. Here's a quick demo of the kids preset I had with 3 different snapshots: the verse, the melody, and the chorus, where the verse and melodies don't have a vocal effect, but the chorus does. So I'll be switching to them, or switching between them one by one. The music I'm playing is, due to copyright issues, it's something quite random on the fly. So yeah, that's why it sounds a bit weird. Here we go. All right, verse. Melody. Chorus. Okay, there we go. That was it. Thanks for watching, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. Thanks.